Morning, folks. Today, what I'm thinking is I'd like to get the seat in and maybe get the driver's door back in. So that would mean I've got to dig out the seat frame, clean it up. It's got about 15 months worth of dust on it. It's in the corner over there. So I'll dig that out, clean it up, put it in place, and I have the seat in the house in my basement, so I'm going to pull that in and we'll get the seat in. Hopefully I can do it by myself, and yeah, then we'll get the door on and we've got a complete-ish sort of truck. I also have a headliner that's upholstered the same as the seat and the door panels. In these, it's a two-piece headliner. You get a metal strip to put them together, but you got to tuck in the upholstery, and it's quite a bit. It's going to be a two-man job for that for sure. I have a buddy who wants to give me a hand with that, so yeah, I'll set that up. I did run into one little snag before I was going to put the seat on. That's why I'm a little bit late getting in on this today. After I hooked up, put my gauge back in and everything else, got everything hooked up, turned the headlights on and realized one of the gauges is not lit up. So I had to take it out. Sure enough, when I was wrestling with it, trying to get it in place, I broke a connection, and so I had to resolder and got that all back together, back in. It was a little bit of a pain in the butt because I have the brake pedal assembly in, and there's not a lot of room to get your hand in there, but I got it done. So yeah, seat first, I guess. So we'll get after it. Stick around. Okay, so I dug it out, cleaned it up. It wasn't that bad, actually. I'm surprised. It's just a stock frame. This is one of these trucks, not from this particular one, but it's a stock seat frame from that time period, 47, 54, whatever. The only tricky part is fishing the adjuster, the seat adjuster, through a little hole here on the side. It's right there. So that's it. Other than that, it's pretty simple. It's just 4 studs, 2 on each side, and the adjuster does work. I loosened it up. It was seized. That was quite a while ago. I mean, I did the seat thing, geez, over a year ago, I'm sure, maybe 2 years. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead, set up the camera, and we'll manhandle this thing and get it in place. And then I'll go in the house and dig up the cushions. All right, all 4 studs are through. Just got to bolt her down and get the cushions in. That wasn't so bad at all. Okay, so here's the seat here. In a video way back when, I'm not even sure how long ago, I showed how I built this seat. The The seat bottom is 38 Ford passenger car, and the back of the seat is 64 Chevy C10. So the back of the seat had to be narrowed 6 inches. So I cut that out of the middle, welded it back together, and shortened that up. The 38 Ford seat was too narrow, so I widened it 3 inches on each side. I showed the video on how I did it. If you go way back, you can find how I made the seat. And then I got it upholstered by Lynn's Bitchin' Stitchin'. So yeah, might as well just put it where it belongs and get it in place. Then I'll go get the back of the seat. So I think it looks pretty sharp. It's really going to make a difference on the interior, man. Woohoo! All right, so just got to line it up, put it in place. How the hell did I do that? I don't remember how I did this. That's how long ago it was. I'm gonna have to think about this for a minute. Try and remember how we did this. I might even have to go back to one of my own videos. But I know it goes in. I had it together before. All right. So what I ended up doing was using these bolts like a stud. So it's already bolted up and secured. And I opened up the holes a little bit. I must have put this thing together out of the truck, not realizing that you can't get at the underside of the seat once it's in place. What a dummy. Anyway, got it figured out, so I'm going to go ahead, put this in, and then I'll go get the back of the seat. Oh. Get this one started, and then we can tighten everything down. I'm using lock nuts. Here. Sweet. So I'll go get the back and put that in. So the back of the seat is way simpler. These are studs that are welded to the frame. So yeah, it's just a matter of lining up the holes and bolt her up. So I'm going to go ahead and get that in and see how she looks. Okay, so I wrestled this thing in. It wasn't as easy as I said it was going to be. I had to, reef on the bottom part with my knees, get it down so this would go down. It was up too high about that much, so it really had to come down. And the thing is, the bottom of the seat is sloped like that, so if the bottom is not in and in far enough, the top won't line up. So anyway, I got it in. I've just got to tighten it up, and yeah, we'll call it done. For a while, I didn't think it was going to go in. Try this instead. Okay, get the top on the other side. Okay. Oh. Okay, one more. I'm just gonna move you back just a touch. Hey, that should be it. All right, I'll move this over and we'll try this on for size and comfort. I know the bottom looks kind of high, but it got a lot of squish to it. It's like sitting on your couch. Or your Chesterfield in your living room. Oh yeah, I like it. Huh. Right on. Yeah. And if you're pretty big and thick in the legs, you can always tilt the column up. Drive it like a bus. Nope, super comfortable, man. Lots of bounce to her. Old school. I love it. Anyway, I'm gonna close the other door because I want to see how the whole package looks together. All right, so I think there's a nice little touch here she did, but yeah, I think it looks great. Give me your opinion. I can tell you one thing: it is super comfortable. Man, yeah, what a difference just a seat makes. Incredible. I guess my next step will be to get the door on because I don't want crap and stuff going in here all the time. So I'll get the door on so I can close it. But I think I'm out of time on this video. So yeah, I'm stoked though, man. I love it. Let me know what you think in comments. Amazing what just two pieces can do. So look at over here. Look at that. I like it. Anyway, yeah, so if you like the content, please subscribe, tell your buddies, share, and all those good things. Like the video, and you know, if you feel so inclined, you can always support the channel. Just go over to just the right of the share button. There's a little menu tab there. Hit that. Go up to thanks, and you can buy Odana coffee. Any support would be greatly appreciated. So I guess next time I'll get, like I said, I want to get the door on, get the door card back on, the door panel. the handles and all that, finish it off complete. Then I can actually cross off the door rubbers and all that other stuff. Yeah, so I'm down to just a few things. The headliner is a big one, I guess. Yeah, there's not a whole lot left, man. So we're getting really, really, really close. But yeah, so after you're done watching the video and maybe a couple others, if you're not doing anything else, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.